Imagine this. You've been married for years, thinking you've built a perfect life, only to take a DNA test for fun and realize your children, the ones you've loved and raised, aren't biologically yours. Now imagine finding out the betrayal started on your wedding night. That's not a movie plot. It happened to me. And when the truth came out, I didn't cry, I didn't beg. I planned the most extreme revenge my wife and her secret lover never saw coming. My name is Richard. I'm 42, and for the longest time, I thought my wife, Emily, was my soulmate. We got married when I was 28 after dating for 3 years. She was stunning. Brown hair, bright green eyes, the kind of woman who lit up every room she walked into. Our wedding was beautiful, with family, friends, and even my college roommate Thomas standing beside me as my best man. I thought I was the luckiest guy alive. For almost 15 years, we lived what seemed like a happy marriage. We had 2 kids, Jason and Lily. I worked hard in finance, Emily worked part-time, and we built a comfortable life. I adored my family. But little did I know, Emily had carried a secret for years, one that would shatter everything. The truth came out because of something so random. At work, a friend convinced me to take one of those ancestry DNA kits for fun. I thought it would be interesting to see where my roots came from. When the results arrived, I didn't think twice, until I saw the section about family connections. The test linked me to distant relatives, but nothing came up when I cross-checked it with my kids' DNA. Out of curiosity, I decided to test Jason and Lily, expecting it to confirm me as their father. The results came back a week later, and I'll never forget that moment. My name wasn't listed as their biological father. At first, I thought it was a lab mistake. I sent it back, ran the tests again, and the results were the same. My kids, the ones I had loved, raised, and sacrificed for, weren't mine. Shock gave way to suspicion. I started connecting the dots, going back in time. Emily and I had our first child barely a year after our wedding. My stomach turned as I thought, could she have cheated on me even then? I didn't confront her right away. Instead, I decided to dig deeper. I contacted a private investigator, someone I trusted through work, and asked him to trace the biological father using the DNA samples. 3 weeks later, I got the call. "Richard, you're not going to like this," the investigator said. The results matched Thomas, my so-called best friend, the man who had stood by me at the altar on my wedding day. It felt like a knife straight to the heart. My wife had cheated on me with my best friend on our wedding night and carried on the lie for 15 years. And the worst part? My entire family knew nothing. To them, we were still the perfect couple. I could have exploded in anger right then, but instead, I chose revenge. Carefully planned, calculated revenge. I waited until our anniversary party, where family and friends gathered to celebrate our love story. Emily was glowing, talking about how proud she was of our journey. I stood up, raised a glass and said, "I'd like to share a surprise with everyone tonight." The room went silent as I pulled out the DNA results and the investigator's report. For 15 years I've lived a lie. My wife cheated on me with my best friend at our wedding, and these children, whom I still love, are not mine by blood. Gasps filled the room. Emily's face turned pale, Thomas looked like he'd seen a ghost, and the guests stared in stunned silence. I didn't stop there. I played a slideshow I'd prepared, photos of Emily and Thomas together, the investigator's findings, and the DNA results. My wife broke down, begging me to stop, but I had already won. I looked her straight in the eyes and said, "You ruined our marriage 15 years ago. Tonight, I'm ending the lie." The next morning, I filed for divorce. Because of our prenup, Emily walked away with nothing. No house, no savings. I also exposed Thomas to his wife, who left him instantly and took their kids. Both of them lost everything while I rebuilt my life. As for Jason and Lily, they'll always be my kids in my heart. They know the truth now, but I've promised them one thing. Their mother's betrayal will never change the love I feel for them. Emily still tries to reach out, crying, apologizing, begging for forgiveness. But my answer will always be the same. You made your choice on our wedding night, and I made mine when I found out. If you like this story, please subscribe and turn on notifications.